Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. So, my power, it stopped. And I don't think I'm making enough for what we need, because we're kind of making a lot more machines than we had before. Because we've got those 2 levels done. It looks so weird with it just floating like that. But I will put proper walls in. We're going to make sure that it's fine. We got the concrete being made downstairs and we got copper being made upstairs. So the first thing I think we need to do is we need green stuff. We need plants. We need wood and we need leaves. And let's have a think. Oh, nice, I've got it here. Do I have? I think I have fuel for it. I'm going to take the green stuff from about here forwards. So, I'm sorry, I'm having problems. I can't change to my... I'm pushing buttons. I'm trying to change to my chainsaw. I've been keeping quiet because I didn't want to mention it, but my controls are broken. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused and scared. I can see it. It's right there. There we go. Okay. I don't know what that was. But that... Okay, no, right. It's back to normal. I scroll my middle mouse button, and it normally just changes. I don't know why it didn't just change. It's very, very confusing. I don't understand it, but I'm gonna basically grab some, and then work my way down on this side of this river. See how far I get. Then, if I feel like I need more, I might just cross the river at this kind of point here, roughly. Yeah, I want to go into the middle and then let it pop, because then we get most of the stuff around it. Yeah, doing it on the edge doesn't work as well. There you go. Okay, so we'll do this. Lovely. Grab all this. Very nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh yeah, yeah. We've got some iron. We'll grab some of that, I think. Excellent. I mean, having a little bit of extra iron can never hurt. So, do I want to get rid of that flour? It didn't work. Hold on. There we go. Ideally, I don't know, I'm pretty sure the chainsaw can get rid of the flour, but I don't want to if I don't have to. Having more will always be a positive thing. Alright, let's get rid of you. Crash! Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I'll probably go up to these rocks, because this feels like the edge. Yeah, if we get the power going, because I think whilst I'm working on other things, having it running I think is always better, because it allows us to kind of, when we run out of stuff, just to go and grab more stuff. I need the foundation, definitely, and I still need iron plates. I mean, if I'm being honest, at the moment we have 2 outputs that are putting out iron rods and iron plates, and I'm wondering that might be a good idea to maybe change them both to iron. So there you go. So we've cleared it all off. Oh, we missed one. Yeah, I might get that big tree just because it might be mycelium. I know some big trees are, but I think they're just like the big mushroom trees. Yeah, okay, it didn't... Okay, fine. It was worth a try, and it's always worth getting some wood. So, we might come back and clear a bit more of that side off, but for now, I feel like we should have at least enough to keep going. Oh, pretty sky. Look at that. It looks lovely. So we have the level for the next floor. But I know that we're going to need foundation, and we do not have foundation. Or lights, really. Okay, we made a nice amount. We're making a nice amount. I don't think I need all 3 creators, if we're being honest. I don't think I need all 3 creators, but for now, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, okay, so we should have enough mulch now for what we need. So we'll go and feed this. One of the things I do want to do is get some lights. Lights would be nice, because then I can start to illuminate the area a little bit. At night time it is very dark. Okay, so if we just put it all in here. Lovely. Then in theory it will just feed it round. And feed it back into these 2. I think it should be enough for what we have. But once I build the iron stuff, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go out. Not to mention the sink shop. That is, if I remember rightly, that's a very high powered machine. Yeah, I'm realizing I need some power. I need at least 1 power. If I get rid of this... Yeah, it's one of those weird things. It's like I basically have to power 1 machine in order to power all the machines. If I just give that... Turn that off. Give that there. It just needs to be a couple in each. There we go. Yeah, it just needs to be enough to power this machine, so that it will then feed both machines. There we go. Okay. So that's cool. We've got power again. That's nice. It's auto-saving, so that's also nice. Right. So, the main thing I think I want to do, because I've talked about it a fair bit. Yeah, you see, look, things are now getting power. There is no power to up here. Because we didn't actually bring it up last time, did we? So I can do that now. Yeah, we are going to drastically run out of power. It feels like I didn't even power the copper stuff. Okay. So what we got? We got 2, and we got 3, and then we got 1. Okay. And then you can go further. You can power 1 thing. Yes, because then you can power those 3. I'm pretty sure we told everything what it needed to do last time, so that shouldn't be a problem. And then you should be able to power these 2. Okay. So there it is. It's moving. It's moving. Lovely. So with that running, we'll see what we got. Yeah, you see, we haven't really got many plates, but we're getting a lot of rods. I'm going to have to change it. Which one is it? Is it you? No, nope, it's not you. Okay, we'll change this one. 2 lots of plates, please. Yeah, because I think right now the rods are not a problem. Even when it comes down to getting screws. Okay, well it all seems to be going okay. So that's nice. I like that, that's good. It's all coming along nicely. Because now in theory, yeah, we've got a nice amount. And yeah, the middle one is absolutely being fed more. And that doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really make much of a difference. So, yeah, there we go. So we have a nice little collection of things. There, yeah, look at that. Lovely. Yeah, because even if the middle machine begins to back up a little bit, it will then feed them into the other ones as well. So that's not too big of a problem. Right, I want the sink. I want the awesome sink. I do want to do the floor here as well. So the floor's going to go there. We go in line all the way down. Oh, I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. I'm just going to keep going, but I think it's wrong. You can. Okay, so this is the last one. In theory. Did I do a wrong? I did a wrong. Yep, I did. Look. Look at that. I went down one. Good lord. Okay, so we need another 3. I can do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yay, there we go. Lovely. And I mean, we do need one of these as well, because we need to be able to put stuff in it. So we need... Okay, well, I mean, we've already got the cable, so that's nice. I just need to make the reinforced plates, and yes, more plates. Oh, I don't know if we've got enough plates to do 15 reinforced, honestly. Alright, well, let's make what we can anyway. And if we do need to go get more plates, we can just go get them. Okay, so, basically, I used the iron that I collected along the river. So I actually had a little bit more iron than I thought I did. And I turned all that into plates. And as you can see, I'm still a little bit shy of plates. So, just collect a little bit more. And yeah, and then we can get going. Alright, so my idea is I want it in here somewhere. I actually had an idea of putting it by an entrance, like over here. Because I know it's a big machine. And I thought, you know, having like the big bulky part of the machine sticking out the back of the cave. I mean, it's not as big as I thought. I mean, it is big, don't get me wrong. It's hysterical how this sized machine is needed to just turn things into things. Yeah, so this was kind of the idea. I don't know that I like it though. Well, it clips. Oh, there's a big overhang here, so that ain't gonna work great. What if I put a floor in? Might make it easier for me. Yeah, about there. Then we can just kind of run off. Oh, we can grab the grass as well, I suppose. Just kind of go into here. Come on, let me grab that. There we go. And then all of this all the little scragglers. Because it annoys me. That's why. I can hear you saying it. That's exactly why. Alright. Open a little bit there. Okay, that looks like it. So, I go out from here. Go in from here. Maybe if I go in... Yeah, I want that one there too. Yeah. I've got a nice little platform here, actually. You know what? Yeah. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. And actually, this is better. I think this is better. So this can fit here. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that looks fine. It's kind of, the top is kind of there. I might have to move it back a little bit. I've got some back space. The feet overhanging. I think that might be okay. Just make sure they're on. There you go. It's in the furthest corner that it can. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. That is absolutely fine. Okay, so we have our machine. We have our sink shop. Okay. Next to it, we put. Hold on. We put the storage. About there. A bit closer. We'll put it there. If I want to move it a little bit closer, I can. And then what we do is we have. Well, it will go there. But it will look dodgy. I don't like that. We're going to put it here. There. And then we're going to go from there and straight in. There you go. Look at that. So now anything we put in that container will get fed straight into the shop. We're going to have to power the shop. And like I said earlier, that might annoy me. But yeah, I'm not going back any further. But like I said earlier, that might be a lot of power. However, I'm now going to grab these things because they kind of look out of the way a little bit. They can now go on my little platform out here. This is so cool. This is better than I thought it would be. What do we put here? The MAM, I think. I think this is the smaller one. It can kind of go in the corner here. Is that? Oh, nice. Thanks for the light. That looks. Does that look okay? That looks kind of okay. So yeah, we need to put things in it. But I think that looks cool. Having this here as well. And then we can put the other one here. Because we don't use this side of the machine at all. It's a bit weird. I'm going to be honest. It's a little bit strange. Oh, hold on. It's big. Big. Okay, so we want it there. We want it on. It can't go further back. Okay, so we've got just enough space for it. Hey, there we go. So we've got a nice little workstation over here. We can kind of research. It is still a little bit off. So I'm just going to move this to wherever it will let me go. About there. I think it's the same place. I just did it wherever it let me. And I think it's now further in the wall. So look, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I'm honestly fine with it. Yeah, there you go. All that, we've got a nice little... Because now it's easy to get up here. We've got our little shop. We can feed the shop there. It doesn't say how much. Okay. Well, let's put some things in here anyway. What do we got? A lot of. We've got a lot of wire. We'll put the wire in. We have got a lot of those as well, so we'll put those in too. There we go. So now they'll just feed through. Look at that. Okay, now power. We are going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to run the power through from the back here. Yeah, I think the closest outlet is the one I'm running towards. I don't think there is anything closer. And I mean, at the moment, it's feeding the... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, at the moment it's feeding our iron stuff. So, and that's fine. You know. Okay. Yeah, we haven't really got anywhere close to that. Okay. Let's try and get this iron thing done. If I'm being honest, I felt stupid. Not stupid, but I spent all that time on the shop when I need to get iron finished, because I don't like having to make all this stuff myself. I want to get it so that it's, at least the basic materials are automated. So let's get up here. Let's do this floor. And then once the floor is done, and we can worry about whatever we want after that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is going to blow the power anyway. I don't think there's going to be enough, and we're going to have to probably make another one outlet just to power that anyway. So okay, so there you go. Gonna undo this. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it was. We see, this is the thing, I suppose. Right now, we don't need copper. What we need is we need the foundation and we need the iron. And that's all we really need. I went to the wrong place. And that is all that we really need. So we are going to have to extend that, I think. Yeah, it's there's just a little bit too much going on now for the power. Yeah, you see. So this is all running again. It's the foundation that's important right now. I just want to get over there. Over there. Okay, yeah, that one. Alright, we're going to have to probably have a 2. I think for when we get the floor finished, I don't think 1 is going to be enough. So we are going to have to feed another line in. Okay. And you see, to some extent, this is what I was talking about. I'm now just waiting. I'm literally just waiting on the stuff being made. Whereas if I'd have stopped procrastinating and had just built this basic stuff first, it probably would have just been so much easier. Because it would all just be being made now. And it's one of those things, you know, grabbing concrete from the ground floor, iron from this floor, and then just putting it together myself. It's like 75% of the work being done for me, you know? So it just speeds up the whole process. Plus, I can just go to a crate and pick up the stuff I need and not be like, now, waiting. I'm just waiting for the plates to be made. Now, I think for the copper, I did put everything in one basket, which apparently you're not supposed to do. The container's going to fill up quite quickly. Ah, okay. I thought I was going to get hurt then. I felt like that was a higher fall. Loads, lovely. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think... Is it stopped? Oh, what's going on now? Oh, it's coming. Okay. Oh, because the power blew. Right, yeah. I get it. What probably happened was... because the power blew, it just kind of filled the conveyor belt with the stuff that the drill had drilled. And it sent the whole lot through, but now it's waiting for it to be completed again. Okay, let's grab some more. Grab some more of these. But yes, what I'm probably going to have to do at some point is have 2 outlets What am I out of? Oh, I'm out of wire. Okay. I might not plug it in right now, but I need the wire to go down there either way. Alright. Alright, so I've made what I need. I made a little bit more as well, just because I know I'm probably going to need that little bit extra. Plus, because I knew that if while I was making it, it would... I can't reach that one up there. Oh, I can, maybe. Can I reach that one over there? Yeah, okay. Let's put this here. And let's work that over here. But yeah, basically what I might have to do is every outlet have... So if I plug it in... Yeah, there you go. Immediately blew the fuse. So yeah, I knew it would. I knew it would. Oh, it's so... It eats so much power. There you go. It's one of those things where the copper was running for a lot of the time. This now wasn't. Yeah. Oh god, look at that. Shot straight through. Well, that was a nice. That was a nice try. But no, I kind of guessed that would be the thing. All right. So I have got more. So I should be able to finish the second, the next. Is it the second floor? The second floor. So that's good. But then before this ends, I want to probably get the second iron scoped out. Because then in the next episode, we can just make the iron floor. And then what I can always do off stream is just leave it running. And just let some stuff build up, you know? So that when I start, I just have a nice collection of things that I can just start making stuff with. But the factory is taking shape. You can't deny that. It's coming along really nicely. Oh, I'm out again. I am out again. And honestly, from up here, am I just gonna drop? Yeah, because that's where it is. You know, if the other one's over there, we might be able to just get it from there. Just go straight across from here, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just going to drop from here. Let's have a look. Okay, didn't hurt that much. But I was going to say, I'm actually seeing the idea of having the spongy jump landing platforms around, just to allow me to drop from this height. Because look at that, it is quite a big height up there. I mean, my plan at the moment is to run the iron alongside the copper and then go up an elevator, a lift, whatever they're called, to this floor. I'm not sure if this floor is just too high to level off with the lump, so maybe I'm not going to be able to do that. I suppose it's something to check out later, isn't it? Hey, there it is. And there it is. Alright, sorry, I just noticed that some things had been turned off. It was weird, I don't know what happened. But that's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking of... Is this too high? I feel like it might be too high. So I'm probably going to run it alongside like this. And then that there. Okay, and then it can come up here. So, yeah, I want another drill. Do we have enough for another drill? We need a portable miner. Have we not got a spare one somewhere? Have we not got one on the concrete over here? I feel like we might have. Oh, that's a big drop. I thought second about that. I'm happy to drop from here. Yeah, I don't mind dropping from there, but I got right to the end and was like, oh no, I'm not doing it. Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is. See, I knew spare drills would come in handy. Lovely. Lovely, and I picked up like a lot of limestone too. Isn't that nice? But that's fine. We have what we need. So yeah, we're coming to the end of the episode. I don't really want to get started on the iron stuff just yet. But I just turned the last of the leaves and the wood into mulch. I just might as well while I'm there. Alright, so in theory it's all going to be coming from there, so we can get rid of this now. This is no longer needed, and this is going to help us. Oh, nearly got rid of the wire. This is going to help us anyway, because we're going to have to use some of this material to make or to remake this stuff. So I'm going to grab it all now. Plus, it will stop the iron. Not the iron. It will stop the power from blowing, because in theory, it's now not producing this iron stuff anymore. So that's kind of cool. We're gonna have to rotate the drill. All right, thank you. You've been good. Bye. And I'm gonna have to get rid of you as well. All right, so where do I aim it? Let me think. There. And then that one, I'm assuming, is the ping that I got. Yes, that's the one. Okay, so let's go and take the top off it and point it this direction. Oh, there's a little guy there. Well, maybe we dealt with him before, but they always come back. Although they don't seem to come back once you build stuff. So this guy won't be coming back again. Ow. Don't do it. Lovely. Oh, okay, well he died quite quickly, so that's cool. I mean, I don't know how frequently they do respawn, but I know that you can feed bio stuff into the shop. I think it said. I think that's what it said when we were looking. So what we could do, I suppose, is farm these guys. We could find where like 2 of them spawn, kill them, wait for them to respawn, and just keep going back and feeding them into the shop, maybe. But something for another day. Okay, so about here, but we want it to be up. Do we want it? That should be enough. Because we're trying to meet the ridge there. That ridge is quite high. Okay. About here. And then up again. Because now, when we set it on top of the ridge, there you go, it doesn't go through the floor. It's not too steep of an angle either. Yeah, we don't need to go any higher. Yeah. We're high enough, thank you. Alright, so over there. So now I need a combiner. Or a merger. You know what I mean. We're going to aim it about there. Yay, okay. There it is. Now what I need to do... Where is... Maybe up here. Maybe up here was better. If I put you here and kind of aim you in that direction, that's about right. Lovely. I love the way the next one went under it. Yes, because I mentioned it last episode, I think, but I am doing like a statistical look at the best possible output for these devices in a new video that will be coming. It's mostly there, I think. So it's about ready to go, but it probably won't be this week. It will probably be next week. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. It basically looks at, like, if you have 2 drills and you put it onto like 1 maker and then 2 and then that kind of thing. So I've enjoyed that, and I want to do more of them. It's a bit difficult to do, but I'm looking at ways around it. So yes, that's on its way, and that way I know from what I've done that you can have 2 drills going into a merger and you can have a really nice output using just that. So that's what I'm doing, because my science has told me so. Okay, so there's the wall that we need to go up, and I have to put the wall in before I actually put the elevator in, because otherwise I wouldn't know where it would need to go. Okay, so it's there, it's facing me, and it goes up to about there, and we turn it round about there. It's difficult. I always get it wrong, even with the windows. I still always get it wrong with the windows. Right, and in it goes. Okay, so we now have 2 iron drills coming into 1 line that will then go up and to the iron floor. We have the iron floor is being supplied when it gets power. So yes, we're doing well. Let's go and have a look up there, and let's end off this episode. Yeah, it's been productive. I got waylaid with the shop, but I'm really glad I did that, because I love that little thing, that little outlet. We've got our own little thing, and there's the iron that's going to come in there. You see, now I think if we had a window, that would be too low. So I don't think I did that high enough, but for now there's no window, so I don't care. I can deal with that later. So if we put this here, my science tells me that we can have 2 drills going into 3 refineries, and that's probably the most efficient way without either of them overspilling, but without any of them overtaking too much power for not doing as much work, which is what I'm saying about the ground floor, honestly. But there you go. We have our supply. When we start next week, I just need to feed these out to 3 burners, to 3 refineries, and start getting the makers on the way. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Satisfactory. The iron floor will be finished next time. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time.